Tonight on Olympia Watch, a formal legal challenge has been made to Washington's new Millionaires tax, arguing it's unconstitutional. KOMO senior reporter Chris Daniels live tonight with new reaction to the suit and whether any of it will impact local sports franchises. Chris?
Yeah, Preston, this legal complaint was filed down in rural Klickitat County down by the Columbia River, the first of the expected legal challenges against what would be the state's first income tax at a time when questions are still lingering about how it may impact sports teams. Former Washington State Attorney General and Republican Rob McKenna says the Millionaires tax is unconstitutional.
That clearly flies in the face of the Constitution, of precedent.
That's why he joined with Democrat and former state Supreme Court Justice Phil Talmadge to file a formal complaint in Klickitat County seeking to overturn the legislation.
This is truly a historic step forward.
Signed by Governor Bob Ferguson last week that will impose a 9.9% income tax on people making over $1 million a year. The heavily debated bill has already led to lots of speculation about the potential impacts in the sports world.
In Massachusetts, we have a millionaire's tax. We've had it since 2023.
Michael McCann is the founding director of the Sports and Entertainment Law Institute at the University of New Hampshire.
It was passed by referendum, and the feedback, I think, was more or less, probably what you're seeing in Washington. There are people who were saying, it's not, we shouldn't raise taxes.
Yet he said during a recent episode of KOMO's Inside the Arena that sporting argument hasn't played out.
The Celtics won an NBA title in 2024. The Patriots, as you know, in Seattle, got to the Super Bowl.
We consulted during the session with the folks who own the Kraken and the Seahawks and the Sounders and the Mariners, and I, didn't get a hair on fire reaction.
State Senator Jamie Peterson, the Millionaires tax prime architect, also says he welcomes the legal challenge.
The idea that this is just the precursor to a statewide income tax for everybody, is that the plan here if the Supreme Court upholds the Millionaires tax?
There is no support for doing that from the governor. There's no support for doing that in the legislature.
But the plaintiffs in this case argue that's exactly what lawmakers intend to do.
A bill that clearly violates the law.
Unless a rural judge or the state Supreme Court steps in. Governor Bob Ferguson's office had no official comment on this today. A separate referendum campaign over the income tax is already underway. Preston?
So, Chris, what's the timeline with all of this?
Well, according to Talmadge, who is the former state Supreme Court justice, he believes that it's going to be several months before this gets a hearing, at least in Klickitat County. He's suggesting that hearing may not happen until late summer and that the state Supreme Court would not hear arguments on this pending what happens in Klickitat County until after the November elections. And why that matters is because 5 of the 9 seats on the state Supreme Court will be on the ballot, and perhaps the balance of power will be an issue when it comes to the Millionaires tax in the fall.
Chris Daniels live tonight in Seattle. Thank you, Chris. And that brings us to tonight's KOMO Polls poll. You can scan the QR code there on your screen to answer this question. Do you think the Millionaires tax will stand up to legal and/or voter challenges? You can see almost everyone here. 94% say no, only 4% say yes, and 2% say still not sure. We'll be sure to update the results and bring those to you tonight on KOMO News at 11.
Stick with KOMO to track the newest developments with the Millionaires tax, even when you're on the go. Just download the free KOMO News app for the latest headlines, plus weather and traffic alerts. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel, where you'll find extended interviews and complete video.